Okay, the show has started.
Not to mention, I've got a whole bunch of miniatures we gotta try out now.
Oh, good. Very good. I haven't heard back from my friend in Anderson yet, but he's a lawyer, so I don't know what he's doing. He might have retired
Yeah.
too. So we'll see.
Well, I should have a mat coming
Mm-hmm.
um, to give us some terrain, and I ordered some trees, and um, there's something like over 700 individual figurines.
Mm-hmm.
Now they're joined in small groups, but um, I mean, there's 10 infantry regiments alone,
Yeah.
and I'm a little bit light on cavalry, but I ordered more,
Mm-hmm.
so there's easily enough uh, that we could replicate Edgehill using these miniatures.
Okay. That sounds fun.
And
Sounds
they look pretty cool.
okay.
They look pretty cool. All right, so we're at turn 8.
Well, it's almost dark time. Almost dark.
Yep, we're getting right there. We're at the beginning. Let me go ahead and pop up the manual, because I know I'm going to end up needing it, because it's been 4 weeks since we played.
Mm-hmm. Oh, let's see here.
All right, so I got that. All right, so we're at turn 8, and good old Rupert is still going to be our major lead off here.
Mm-hmm. I'm just trying to take a look and remember this weird thing I wanted to do here. Okay.
So I tell you what, I upgraded to the newest Vassal 3.3.0,
Mm-hmm.
and I really feel like the graphics look better.
Oh, really? So I got that message, but I clicked on it. It took me to some site that showed the exact same thing to download. Yet you just went out to the website and downloaded it then.
Mm-hmm. Yeah.
Okay, I'll do that. I was going to ask you about that. Because the message came up and it says, "Do you want to download?" And I pressed it. And it took me to some site. It was download, and it downloaded the version I already had.
Uh, yeah. This looks better.
Okay. So that wasn't a fictitious message then. Okay, got rid of that. Okay, let's see here. Prince Rupert. First thing he's going to do is activate King Charles.
Okay.
And probably King Charles isn't going to be able to get there, but he's going to try to stop that guy from leaving the board. Oh, what happened there?
He moved a long way.
Yeah, I didn't mean to do that.
He flew.
Okay, let's see here. He's going to go 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. Okay, there's his move of 8.
Okay.
And who did he take with you? Who did he take with you? Yeah. I'm going to put Baron
Yeah, he
down.
took Byron.
Byron. Oh, come on. Let's see. Double click. Let's separate, guys. Looks like it's going to take them both. Oh, no, not. Is there another one under there,
There
too?
you go. Nope.
Okay, just a shadow.
Yeah.
Let's see here where you want to rotate.
Yeah, he would have been in 2107 because he was with.
Oh, 2107. You're right.
Yeah, he was with Charles.
Oh, come on. Now I got to separate these two guys.
Yeah.
Was there another guy underneath there?
No, that's Maurice. I'm not sure where the hell Byron is.
Oh, okay. All right. Let's put him back here.
Yeah, that's where Maurice was, but
Byron just
I don't know where
disappeared.
Byron went. Byron just disappeared.
Well, that's not nice.
Yeah, that's wrong. Tell you
He
what,
didn't
hang
go
on
to.
here. Let me reload.
Okay.
Let me just reload because if you try and copy him back,
Yeah.
we're not going to know what all of his status markers were.
Yeah. So do I need to do anything?
No, you shouldn't. I mean, you'll have to exit and come back in.
Okay. I'll just. Oh, this is what I will do. No, don't save the game. All right. I'm out.
All right, you should be able to go back in the room now.
Okay.
And it's got you in there twice.
What does? Wonder why.
I may have to create a new room. This feels like that problem that we have. I think because I opened the game in the room before you had exited, it is
Okay.
now done something
Okay.
silly. So
I'll quit, and then you tell me when you're ready. Okay. I'm out totally.
yeah, I'm out totally too. I just quit it. So let me reopen the whole shooting match here.
Okay, guys. And if anybody's watching, we're just having a little technical difficulties here. But shortly we'll be
Yeah,
ready
if
to
this
go.
doesn't sort itself out pretty soon, we'll just go play musket and pike or horse and musket.
Whenever you're ready. Am I ready to start?
Yeah,
Okay.
I'm getting reconnected here.
Okay. So I'm
Okay. Don't go in the Edgehill room. Go in the MNP room.
the MMP room.
M and P for musket and pike.
Okay, I see it. Okay, looks like I'm only in there once.
Yep.
Okay, so first am I going to separate these two guys? Okay, I think I did. So 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. Okay. He moved. Okay. All these guys' formations are shaken. I think Byron's just going to walk out of here for a little bit. Wonder why there's a. Do you see around Byron? Looks like there's a shadow. Oh, let me see here. Okay, 1. That's actually 2, right? Because I rotated twice. That should be 2. Rotate once. Are you there, Doug? Hello? 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 Alexa, what time is it?
It's 7:14 p.m. Hope you've had a good Thursday.
Well, guys, it looks like for some reason Doug and I are disconnected in chat. And we'll see if I can't talk to him over here.
Can you hear me?
Yep, I can hear you. Can you hear me? Okay, Doug, can you hear me? Hello, Doug. One testing. 1, 2, 3. Hello, hello. Well, guys, it looks like even in Discord we're having problems tonight. Not sure what the deal is, but
Testing.
I can hear you. Can you hear me?
Can't hear you. See you talking, but I can't hear you.
Huh. It says I'm connected. What the heck?
Yeah, I see it lighting, but I don't hear anything now. I completely closed Steam on my end.
Yeah, same here.
I was wondering if it had my audio locked up.
No, I don't. Huh. I don't know why Discord's not working. It shows me being connected. I'm gonna disconnect and come back in a second time. So I'm gonna disconnect from the Discord chat here. Can you hear me now? I'm back in.
Now I can.
Okay, wonder what that was about. That's strange.
Yeah.
Okay, well at least we're back on voice.
Huh.
So it looks like Steam must have taken a
Steam's
hit.
offline. Steam's completely offline.
Wow.
Yep. Steam is completely offline. And you know what? I'm fine using this.
Oh yeah.
Now, this is interesting because Dalinor didn't dump him out of his game.
Oh, it's for Steam.
Yeah, he's still in his game.
Yeah, but it isn't. If he's not using the Steam network to play it, it shouldn't matter.
Right, right. But interestingly, Discord is telling us he's doing that. And it
Oh,
does that by talking to Steam.
oh, okay. I'm not seeing that because I guess.
Yeah, it's over in the far right hand column where it says, who's online in Discord.
Oh, okay.
But no big deal. I mean, it is what it is.
Yeah.
Whatever. All right. So you moved good
Yeah.
old King Charles.
Right. Then I was talking about Byron. I was saying, can you see the shadow around the Byron counter, or is that just me?
No, I just see it looks like a normal counter.
Okay. Well, I rotated him twice, and then I moved one square, so that should be what, two at that point, or three.
So you rotated him 2,
So he could be facing. I rotated him, and he was facing that way.
right? So that's 2, and then he moved 1. That's 3.
3, 4.
Now he's morale shaken, so he's formation shaken, so that's as far as he can go.
Okay.
He can only move 4.
All right. Then that's it.
All right. Anything else for Rupert?
I guess just Rupert's we're going to have to do a. Yeah, I guess what we'll have to do. We'll do a continuation.
So, I mean, Rupert can still do whatever Rupert. Unless
Right.
you're just trying to get Byron further away.
Well, I wasn't going to attack anywhere over there. And this guy here's formation broken, so he can't attack. These guys are just a big pile of mess.
Yeah, that's true.
And it's, all my. I mean, it's not like these. All my guys over here are formation.
Yeah,
shaking.
your cavalry's kind of in a mess over there. All right, so Rupert's going to try a continuation. I'm not going to do anything. Oh, I need to get rid of this no continue marker. There we go. I'm not going to try and preempt.
0 to 3. 0 to.
Yep, 0 to 3.
Minus
Plus
2.
Minus 2, and he's a cavalry wing. So it's -1. So it's a total of -3 on a 0 to 3.
Okay.
So he can't fail.
Well, if I roll a 10-sided dice, he could.
Oh, that's right. We're rolling a 10-sided die. I keep forgetting that. We're not rolling d6s.
Yep.
Yeah. So he can fail.
Yeah, I was going to say, well, hey, that's nice that I can't fail. And he rolls a 4, so he makes it.
He makes it.
Okay, so the first
he
thing.
has a continuation.
So the first thing he's going to do, he's going to move King Charles. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. Okay. 1. What?
Yeah, he can do that because it's an activation. Yep.
1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. And Byron's going to try to just get out of there. I think because he's the only one who can. Well, I guess this guy. What do you guys got under here? Shaken.
Yeah, Ramsey's formation shaken.
Yeah. Okay. I'm going to get the king, the light guard, out of there too. Okay. So. Well, actually, he can't go too far because. Well, he's still in order. He still has orders, so I got to watch that. So he can still be ordered. Just not more than 3 away.
Yeah, he's formation broken, so he has no facing.
Right. Well, I'm talking about Byron right now.
Oh, Byron. Yeah. Byron can go 4.
Yeah, but I don't. Yeah, then I only want him to go 3. I think. I just want to make sure I don't get the separation, so I can.
Yeah, well, he'd be out of command.
Right, and I don't want him out of command because then he'll come right back to me. Okay, so we're gonna rotate it twice some more.
1,
2, 3.
Yep.
4, and I'm 1, 2, 3. I can separate one more square. And I'm within the range here.
It's 3 for cavalry, right?
Right. So right. So
that's 3 now.
Right, but 1, 2, 3. Okay. Yep. So I don't want to go any further. Okay. King, the light guard. Formation broken, so he can. He still needs to. He doesn't need to rotate then, right?
No, because he has no formation.
Mm-hmm. What was the cost to go through?
Yeah, well, it's +1,
Mm-hmm.
and it's a formation hit, but you're already formation broken.
Yeah. I was thinking about just going 1.
He can, and that's all he can do. When you're formation broken,
One
I
square.
think your movement is just 1.
Okay, that's fine.
Let me double check that, but I think that's the case.
I just wanted to disengage a little bit.
Now I'm gonna shoot at him.
Oh yeah, I knew that. I know. But I think
formation broken. Oh, sorry about that. Unit has no movement allowance.
All right, and we'll just sit there.
Yeah, so he's gonna sit there.
Okay, we'll do our.
Which means I'm not gonna reaction fire because he can't move.
Okay, well, I'm going to make my second attempt to for continuation then.
Okay, I'm gonna go ahead and. No, I'm not. I was gonna try and preempt, but I'm not going to.
Okay. So it's going to be, instead of a -3, it's going to be a -2.
Yep.
All right, so he does it.
And that'll do it.
So the first thing I'm going to do is activate King Charles.
Yep.
Okay. And I guess that I'm done.
Put him on the finish side.
There you go.
All right. So next up is Astley because he's got a -1
Mm-hmm.
and is under charge orders.
Okay. So for okay. And let's see here. Who's this guy down here? So Wentworth has to move towards to get back in command. He's just going to be taking shots in the side because of this. Okay, first thing, Wentworth is going to try to rotate one forward.
Wentworth?
Wentworth,
Okay.
which I know is going to cause an attack.
Yeah, it's going to cause reaction fire.
Oh, wrong way. Sorry. Okay. So that's 1.
All right, firing. Fire from these dragoons. And they hit on an 8 or better, but they are. Yep, they just hit on an 8 or better.
Okay.
And that's a miss. And these other dragoons will fire, and they're +1 because they have a strength point more than 1.
Uh-huh.
However, they're -1 because they're formation shaken. So same deal. And they miss. So nothing.
Okay. Wentworth tried, so he's gonna hold right there.
Okay.
Okay. So is this the time I can fire these artillery pieces?
Yeah, you can fire them.
'Cause I'm ready to. I'm going to be doing fire combat now, so I'm just going to go ahead and
Yeah,
fire.
I mean they're part of Astley's wing.
Uh-huh. Meldrum. Okay, so they're going to try to hit Meldrum.
That's pretty much the only one they
Yep.
can.
Uh-huh. Okay, so the 8-pound strikers. 1,
Sakers, yeah.
2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7.
Yep, it's a -1.
-1 to the roll. Okay.
And that's
0,
a
a miss.
big miss.
Okay, now the 12-pounder.
Alexa, stop. Yeah, you gotta, and don't forget to flip the gun when it's done.
Oh yeah.
Okay, your 12-pound culverins.
I think I'm 8 away. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6.
Yeah, and that's a -1 to them.
Okay. 7.
7 on 12-pounders is a formation hit.
Okay. And I fired. Okay, we'll come up here to Gerard. And he's going to salvo fire into Ballard.
Okay. Got 2 shots.
Yeah, but I don't think there's any.
Shouldn't be anything. Well, there's the minuses for casualties. We forgot that until last time, so
-1.
-1 for each casualty point, -1 for every 2 casualty points. So he's just -1.
Mm-hmm.
So salvo fire -1.
Mm-hmm. 2. 1 hit.
2 is 1 hit.
+1. And then the second shot.
Yep.
4.
4 is 1 hit.
4?
2 hits.
3 total hits.
Yep.
And morale +1.
Yeah, but let me check. He may have hit casualty threshold. He has hit his casualty threshold.
Yeah.
Which I always forget. I don't think that makes any difference this time, but it does if he takes another hit. Okay, morale check +1. Pass.
Yeah, I've been using Discord for all my voice and rope and RPG.
Yeah, I agree. I think it's a better way to do it. All right, so we're going to return fire.
Okay.
We'll go ahead and do salvo fire, I guess.
Okay.
Because he's got so many minuses already anyway.
Mm-hmm.
A 14, so that's a 9.
So that's
Divided
-4?
-4. Salvo fire -4.
Oh, that's a good shot. 5.
5, that's 2.
2 hits for the first one.
Yep. And a 0. So glad that he got his 2 hits in.
Okay, so it takes me to 14. So this could just be a morale check then, no. Or did you do your morale check?
Yeah, he passed. I rolled a
It's
3.
Okay, that's right. Okay.
So
All
yeah,
right.
so you took your 7, and you took 2 hits.
Well,
Um,
two casualties, 1 hit. You missed your second hit.
It's 2 casualties, right? It doesn't matter the number of times you got hit.
Okay, I thought that was what caused
No,
it.
it's how many casualties you took.
Okay.
Um,
So then yours was like a +2 then? Morale +2? I mean, you still passed.
right. It was actually a +2, and that's
Yeah.
what yours may be as well. Let me double check what that number is.
Why wouldn't yours been +3 since you lost 3 casualties?
Because it doesn't scale that way.
Okay.
It's not 1 per.
Okay, okay, gotcha.
Okay, so if you have a current morale of 7, so you are a +1,
Okay. Okay.
and so was I.
Okay. Because you were
The
+1.
current unit morale of 7 is 1 morale check on 2 or more hits
Okay. Gotcha.
during 1 fire combat.
Okay. I was just misinterpreting it. Okay. Or misremembering. Okay, here we go.
Yeah, so both of us were a +1.
Not very good for me.
Not good for you. That's a morale hit.
Morale shaken.
Yep.
Okay.
Ballard hangs tough.
All right.
Shattered, but hanging. You shot to pieces, but hanging tough.
Okay. And now we'll go to Birdseye now. He's going
Double size. Yeah.
Oh,
Okay.
Balasai. Oh, Balasai. Okay. And he's going to salvo fire. He's going to be -2 for this salvo fire. For his
Right.
for casualties.
Right.
Okay, here we go. First one. So that's a 4. With
That's 2. 1.
1 hit. Yep.
1 hit. Yep.
And that's 5. I think that's a 2. Yep.
I think that's 2 in salvo fire.
Oh, let's see. Salvo 4 was 2 hits.
Was 2. Yeah,
So
that's what I said.
Yeah. And so it's 4 total.
Yeah, 4 hits total. It's a 5 and a 4. That's 4 hits. Yep. Took him down to 10. All right, so he's got to make a morale check +1. He handily makes it through.
Okay.
And given that ugliness, I'm going to have to go ahead and salvo fire. I don't really see any choice. Which is -5.
Mm-hmm.
2.
1 hit. Yeah,
1 hit. And nothing. So it's just a morale check for you.
-1 for Wileen.
-1 for Astley. However, before you do that, Astley's got to check to see if he snuffed it.
Okay, so he wrote a 0.
Oh, that's fine.
it's the other way, I think.
It's the other way. Yep. All right, so yeah, it's a morale check -1.
And he passes.
Yeah, he handily passes.
Okay, we're ready for Byron.
Yep.
Byron is down 8.
Byron's down 4. -4.
Yep,
yeah.
-4. Okay, salvo firing.
All right.
Oh, it's a political call.
Oh, geez.
Last time I picked it up earlier today on it said political call, and it was some police outfit wanting donations. For National Police Force. I said, "Oh, really? Goodbye."
Yeah.
I didn't know we had a national police force.
Yeah, me either.
I think they start looking at your age and say, "Oh, it's time to start
Oh,
pranking
they
this."
do. They're looking at age and geographically where you live.
Well, we'll be able to get some money from him.
Right.
Oh, I had something strange. Somebody. This is just off topic, real quick. I guess I finally checked the voicemail that came in yesterday on their house phone.
Yeah.
And when I've been with it used to be the EDS Credit Union. Now it's the In Touch Credit Union. And this guy says, "Hi, my name's Dan. I'm the new regional director. Just touching base, and could you give me a call back?" And I'm thinking, what does he want to sell me?
Yeah.
I mean, I mean, it's either that or he wants to tell me, hey, because I've been with them as long as I've been, it's like almost 38 years. So maybe they're going to call and give me
Well,
a.
that could be. Yeah, that could be. They're just calling all the long term.
So I'm going to call him tomorrow and find out what he wants. I'm thinking he was looking at my balance and thought, well, maybe he needs some we need to get him into some IRAs or something. I don't know.
Oh, probably. Yeah.
Or he's got enough money. Let's give him a loan, and then no.
Oh, they're gonna try all that stuff. Yeah, they always do. They always do.
I mean, I've been called by a marketing person maybe once every 2 or 3 years, but no directors ever called me. I said, what the heck?
Yeah, that's a little weird, but yeah, who knows?
Yeah, so I'll let you know next week after I talk to this guy, or I'll ping you on Discord or something.
There we go.
Okay, let's see here. Oh, we're going to be ready for Byron to fire it.
Yep, -4.
-4. Okay, I got myself. Okay, here we go. That's
Ooh,
it's a
nothing.
big miss.
Big miss.
Two in a
And
row.
another big miss.
Dang. Not good at all.
So I'm going to go ahead and fire back.
Okay.
And I'm down 7, so I'll be a -3. But I'm also formation shaken.
Don't you have to check your leaders though?
I do. Yep. All right. So this is my replacement colonel.
Okay. Oh,
He snuffs it, but it doesn't matter because he's just going to come back as him.
Yeah. Well, that's good though. Two casualties for leaders. Not good for Parliament.
And Essex comes back. No problems for Essex.
So two less.
I don't know that there's any VPs for.
No, I'm sure there isn't.
Replacement.
No, I was just thinking it'd be two less heads for King Charles.
That's yeah. Charles is not going to make it no matter what.
No.
All right, so we still have to do a morale check.
Oh yeah,
because I still have to do a morale check because you did salvo fire. You missed, but I still have to do a morale check.
And I guess Essex is going to give you a -1 to that.
And I'm a set. Yeah. Yep. Easily passes. And I am not going to salvo fire. I'm going to regular fire.
Okay.
And I'm -3 due to casualties. I'm 7 down, yeah, so 3. And then I'm formation shaken, so I'm -5. So a 3, that's 1 hit.
Okay.
And a miss. So you took 1 hit.
Okay. You're whittling me down. At 9, so does that reach my casualty threshold?
Oh, no, no. You've got a long way to go. You're morale 8, and you're 18. You're not you haven't reached casualty threshold until you're down to 7, so you get 2 more.
Okay. And since you normal fired, I don't take a morale check?
Correct. Well, wait a minute. You took a casualty. No, because your morale's at 8, so you don't. You do not take a morale check.
Okay. All right, so.
Oh, you know what else?
What?
You actually had to do more movement with Wentworth. Wentworth is out of command.
So he has to complete his move?
Yeah, he's going to have to move because he's got to get back within 2.
So I moved 1.
Yeah, well, it doesn't matter. He's still you've burnt 1.
Mm-hmm. So if I moved it
you've
here.
Still got 3. Okay, so I'm going to shoot you. These dragoons are going to shoot first.
Mm-hmm.
They hit on an 8 or 9. They miss. I've got 1 shot out of Meldrum, who is formation shaken.
Mm-hmm.
So that's a -3, -2.
Yeah, 2.
And then he's down 7, so it's total of -5.
Okay.
And completely whiffs. Now you've still got movement points.
I've moved 2.
Okay, but you're still
right.
It doesn't matter how many you moved. You have to be within 2 of another infantry unit.
Well, I know, but it does for how fast I can move, how far I can move.
Yeah,
right.
You can move 4.
Right. Okay. That's why I was counting.
Yeah, you can move 4. Your problem is that you rotated in such a way that you can't move there without rotating again.
Mm-hmm. All right, so we're going to rotate again and take another shot. Oops, I always speak the wrong way. All right, go ahead and shoot.
All right, from the dragoons, they miss. Meldrum, -5. You're fine.
That's 3.
That's 3.
4.
Yep. And you're still not in command, but you're closer.
Mm-hmm. I'm slowly getting there.
Yep. All right, what's Astley going to do?
Well, he's going to do a continuation.
Are you going to do a continuation? Or are you going to do... you could...
Yeah.
Close assault.
Yeah, I've already activated him. Why not? Let's see. 3. It was he had Charles hasn't been activated for Astley yet though. It's already too late for that because I forgot. It comes
No.
Comes at any time during the movement.
Yeah, it's just during the activation.
Okay, so he's going to fix the morale.
It's not during movement. It's during activation.
Okay, he's during. Okay, so he's going to fix the. Take me to morale shaken instead of morale broken.
Yep.
Okay. Now, close combat, I'm not going to do that now.
I'm just saying you could. You don't have to, but you could. You are not obligated to.
I think we need to fire a little bit more here. Need to continue softening you up. We're going to do a continuation.
Okay. So you're under charge orders. You need a 0 to 3. You're -1. However, you are +1 because your wing commander is adjacent to an enemy unit.
So just 0 to 3 then.
Yep, 0 to 3.
Nope.
Yep. Nope. Not gonna make that one.
Okay.
All right. So now,
'Cause my last guy is in what? Rally.
he's in make ready.
Make ready. Okay.
So I've got a unit in charge,
Okay.
which allows me to activate the Earl of Essex.
Mm-hmm.
And I'm going to go ahead and fix Meldrum's formation shaken. Like so. Well, I no longer have formation shaken. And I am going to go ahead. So one thing I can do is I get to rotate this 3-pound Falcon.
You know,
As what's that?
David, you're so stupid. I switched to my because when we stopped talking, I switched the screen so it was in a pause mode on Twitch. So there's
Oh, well, there you go.
oh well, we're sorry guys, we're back. If anybody was watching,
Right. And I'm rotating these guys.
doesn't look like they were tonight.
All right, so those guns are rotated, which means they can't fire this turn.
Mm-hmm.
They didn't really fire, but they can't fire because they rotated. All right, well, let's do the best one first. Charles Essex 2 is going to go ahead and fire on Maurice, that cavalry.
Oh, okay.
And he gets 2 shots on him. He's got no casualties. Not doing salvo, I'm doing regular fire.
Okay.
So first shot, regular fire. Nothing, literally nothing else. Hey, can you reaction move and get the hell out of there?
Who, me?
Yeah.
Okay, I've already moved. I mean, I already finished.
It's a reaction move, though. If I'm gonna fire on you, can you reaction move? I thought there was something about cavalry could get out of the way.
I don't know. I don't know if we've ever done
That's
that.
what I'm gonna go. That's what I'm looking.
Okay, that would be good. That's the reason why I was just sitting there.
I'm not sure that's true, but all right. So reaction movement. Reaction movement occurs as soon as it is triggered. The active player stops his movement, and the inactive player performs his reaction movement. Well, I'm not moving.
Nope.
You can do a withdraw, but again, I would have had to have moved. And you can't be under charge orders anyway. So nope, you're stuck.
Mm-hmm.
All right, so 2 shots. Heavy infantry fire. 4, that's 1 hit, and that's gonna kill him.
Mm-hmm. Send to the dead box. Okay.
Yep. And just out of interest, oh, that would have really killed him. All right, now can I advance? the problem after we've...
I didn't think you could unless you were close combat, but I don't.
Oh, that's what I can't remember.
Mic off.
Check. Morale checks. Information hits.
Mic on.
I think you are correct. Yep. It's part of the close combat results. Otherwise, it's just shot him and blew him away.
Mm-hmm.
Which is exactly what happened here. It's so ripped up. Five. Ballard's not going to shoot.
He's not.
No, because I don't want you to shoot back. Sure, I want to do that anything with the Lord General either, quite frankly. Since he's taken 50% casualties. I'll put that off for a minute. Meldrum's rallied. All right, so Meldrum is going to be a minus. He's down 5, so he'll be a -3, -2. No, he's down 7. He's a -3. All right, Meldrum's going to fire on Byron.
Okay.
And he's a minus, what did I say, a -3.
Mm-hmm.
And we're not doing salvo.
Okay.
Just doing regular infantry musketry. So -3. So that's a 3, so that's a hit.
Okay. 1.
And an 8 -3 is a 5, so 2 hits to Byron.
3 total. I guess he hit that.
No, it's a total of 2 hits.
2 hits.
Yeah, both of those were...
Ones.
Oh, wait a minute. It was an 8. That's a 2. Yeah,
but,
no, but -3.
Yeah.
Yeah, so it was a 5 and a 3, so a total of 2 hits.
Okay. But I think he's at casualty threshold now, isn't he?
Yeah. Yeah. Which just means he needs to take a morale check if he takes another casualty.
Okay.
But he doesn't have to take a morale check now because you're a morale 8.
Mm-hmm. Okay.
And it wasn't salvo fire. You can now do reaction fire.
Okay.
But you're going to be down a 3.
It's going to be a -6.
-4. Minus what?
Well, I thought, isn't it?
Oh, he's down to, yeah, he's down, wow, he's down 11, right?
So I was going to say it's -5 and then a -1 for the salvo fire.
Yeah, he's -6.
Mm-hmm. I was going to say, wow, did I miscalculate there?
No, I miscalculated.
Okay. Well, we're going to try to at least get a morale check out of you. First salvo shot.
Yep. That's a 0.
That's a miss. And second.
That's a miss.
Okay.
All right. However, I do have to see if my leader snuffed it because they were in combat.
Mm-hmm.
Nope. And this is for Essex. Nope. All right, so they're both good.
Mm-hmm.
I'm going to go ahead and some Meldrum.
You don't have to take a morale because of this salvo fire at you?
It wasn't salvo fire.
Yeah, I did. Yeah.
You'd already salvo fired. You can only salvo fire once.
What's the -1 for? From the marker?
Because you had salvo fired.
Oh, okay. Okay. Gotcha.
You only salvo fire once a turn, and
Okay.
you had all. That's why you have a salvo
Okay,
marker.
Okay, and that's the reason why it's a minus. Okay, gotcha.
Yeah. Not because you were doing salvo fire.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, so you missed even worse than you thought is what it amounted to. Because you weren't firing on the salvo table.
Well,
you were firing on the regular.
It
Still zeros.
Yeah, still 0. It didn't make much difference.
Right, still zeros. All right, so he's going to rotate counterclockwise to be like that. And he's in command. And that's all we're going to do there. Okay, so the Lord Generals, what do I want to do? Do I want to do anything? I do not. What I do want to do, though, is I'm going to do close combat from Meldrum 2 to Byron.
Okay.
Old Robin out there cheering on his troops. Okay, so here's what we got. I get the -1 for Earl of Essex. But I'm a +1 because of the morale differential. So we're even Steven. It's 11-7, so it's a 1-to-1 strength ratio. Nothing on the close combat matrix. No defending cavalry. Nobody's formation shaken. Nobody's formation broken. You are I would be +1 had I fired salvo, but I didn't. I don't have heavy infantry momentum. And that's all she wrote. So it's just a straight up roll, man.
Yeah, these are the ones I don't like.
It is a straight up roll. Yeah, there's nothing else. So here we go.
Oops.
Not good.
Oops.
That was really bad.
That's what keeps me from going in there just yet.
Yeah, that was really bad. All right, so 1, 2.
Well, at least you weren't eliminated.
Damn near though. And here is for the leader. He makes it. Here is for the Earl of Essex. He makes it. They both go back here. And you actually may advance.
Can I rotate or do I have to go straight forward?
Straightforward. You have to vacate in. You have to move into the vacated hexes.
Okay. Then I'm not going to. I don't have to advance, do I?
No, may. It
Okay.
says may, not must.
Then I will stay.
All right. Yippee Skippy, I'm going to try a continuation. Which is 0 to 3.
Let's see, Wentworth may want to try to preempt you.
-1.
I think Lord Wilmot wants to preempt you.
Lord Wilmot?
Mm-hmm.
Well, he can try. He's make ready. He preempts on a 0 to 3.
Wing Commander.
-1.
Is it, what, that's his -1. What about the Wing Commander?
He is the wing commander.
Right, but doesn't he also have a minus? Oh, I thought that was his leadership. Is a -1.
He gets a -1 for his leadership as the wing commander.
Okay. Oh, okay. I was talking about what about cavalry wings? That's why I guess that's what I should have been saying.
Oh, he gets a -1 because he is a cavalry wing.
Yeah, so it should be -2.
Right.
All right, we'll try. What else? Nope.
Nope.
Close.
Doesn't make it.
Close.
He gets a no. He gets a no continue.
Mm-hmm. All right, there we go.
Now I get a 0 to 3 -1. Nope. Finished.
Mm-hmm.
Okay, so now fielding
Mm-hmm.
gets to go. Oh, I screwed up. I forgot that Balfour and Bedford were part of that command. I was thinking they were part of fielding.
Oh, the cavalry over there?
Mm-hmm.
Yeah.
All right. Well, given that, so fielding's activated. I'm going to activate the Earl of Essex, who is promptly going to fix this morale. And we'll go ahead and do a so.
Mm-hmm.
One, two, three, like so. And that's all that fielding can do. Fielding is going to try a continuation.
Mm-hmm.
He is a cavalry wing.
-1 then, right?
Under charge orders. Which doesn't matter. So he's just a he's a -1 on a 0 to 3. However, he is next to an unbroken enemy unit, so he's +1.
Oh, so just even up.
So it's even up. But he makes it.
Mm-hmm.
In which case, these guys are all going to shoot you in the back.
Okay.
Because they're that way. Okay.
Yeah. It doesn't look like that gives you any pluses, though.
No, it doesn't. Not for musketry.
Other than the ones that have two.
Right. That's the only one. Right, so these dragoons will fire, and they are straight up 8 or 9.
Mm-hmm.
Miss. The dragoons under fielding will fire. They have a +1, but they also have a -1.
Nope.
Nothing. And the last dragoons have a +1, or rather a -1. So 7, 8, or 9, and still no go. Yep. True skirmishers, doing nothing but annoying you.
Mm-hmm.
And we'll go ahead and call that finished. Because there's probably not much chance. Well, what the hell. Try for continuation.
Mm-hmm.
It's 0 to 3 -1.
This is the second attempt, though, right?
That's why it's -1.
It's -1 or +1?
Or +1, sorry. Yeah, he doesn't make it. He rolled a 4.
Mm-hmm.
So he's done. All right. So now it's your guy,
Mm-hmm.
Lord Wilmot. Because Ramsey is under rally orders.
And Lord Wilmot is going to try to change, go for make ready to charge. So it looks like he's 0 to 5, right? -1, -2.
Probably -2.
Yep.
He's make ready.
Yep. 0 to 5.
Yeah, make ready 0 to 5.
Mm-hmm.
He's -1.
-2.
And he's -2 because he's changing to charge.
Mm-hmm.
Yep.
Oh, he makes
And
it.
he makes it.
Okay, charge. Yep. Hold a minute, Doug.
Mic off.
Okay.
Mic on.
Yeah, Linda just got home from work, so I was talking to her.
Yep.
Okay. All right, so I'm in charge orders.
So you have to move one closer.
Oh yeah, we're gonna do that more than that. Don't we have to run right over him to take him?
Yeah, you have to run over him to take it.
Oh, let's see here. Oh, we're not connected? That's no fair, is it?
What's that?
I said that I was trying to get the counters to go together.
Oh.
I don't know. I give up. The other guys, the other one's right behind, coming with me.
Yeah, I don't know what the hell that is. Weird.
1 and 2. 3, 4, 5. So 5 takes me all the way to the other guy. So what does that do? Change the status to? Oh, you already did. Does it go to disabled or captured? I guess disabled, right?
Well, it was captured, but you moved off of it.
Okay.
Damn it.
I'm sitting on this guy, so he's captured, I guess, because I haven't moved any further. I don't understand. I thought if you double clicked on them, they joined together.
Well, they do, except we found that when you replaced if you replaced the leader or replaced the counter, it didn't do that anymore.
Okay.
It's a weird thing about this module.
And I'll move the no continuation mark over here. All right, so I guess it's on to Ramsey.
All right, so Ramsey is going to try and change orders to make ready from rally. And he's going to do that on a 0 to 4 minus +1. 0 to 4 +1.
Okay.
He does it. All right. So given that, the next thing he's going to do is he's going to fix this dude's formation. And that's that cavalry's action.
Okay.
And the musketeers are going to go ahead and fire on King's Lifeguard.
All right.
And they're going to hit on an 8 or 9. And they miss. All right, so Ramsey will try for a continuation, which is a 0 to 2. Oh, actually, you are broken, so I don't have to take that hit.
What
So
hit?
it's just there's a -1 or a +1 for being adjacent to an enemy unit, but the enemy unit has to be unbroken.
Okay. I was thinking it was a hit, meaning casualty hit. I'm sorry.
No. It's just to the die roll. All right, so 0 to 2, and he does it.
Okay.
He absolutely does it. So our buddy Ramsey, the cavalry, is gonna close combat the King's Lifeguard.
Okay.
Okay. And so my wing commander doesn't bring anything to the table. Morale, I'm a 6, you're an 8. So that's a +2. However, strength ratio, this is a 4 to 1.
Why is it a plus? Wouldn't it be a -2? I'm the defender.
Right. You have plus or minus. Yeah, it's -2.
Because
-2.
+2 would push it up to the defender.
Yeah, it's backwards on this table from how all the other ones are. Right. So it's a -2. But it's going to cancel out. I'll tell you that right now. Because it's the strength ratio is 4 to 1. It's I get a -2.
Okay, so it's back to 0.
Yeah.
It's better than +4.
Right. But we ain't done yet. So it's back to 0. Close combat matrix is even Steven. You can't expend a pistol shot because you don't have any pistols. However, I am going to expend a pistol shot. So that's +1. So we're up to +1. Don't have cavalry momentum. Didn't fire a salvo. Not formation broken. Blah blah blah. You are not formation. Yeah, you are formation broken, which is +2.
And so
So
aren't you hitting me since I'm in the
yeah,
terrain?
there's terrain. There's terrain. So it's right now it's +3, and then you are like in that road. So we're attacking across a hedge hex side, which is -1.
Okay.
So this is a +2
Okay.
on this charge. That's a 5, which is defender morale shaken. Defender retreats 1 hex.
And do you have to come in there?
I cannot. Attacker cannot advance.
Okay. Alrighty. What about pursuit?
No, there's no pursuit. Nope, no pursuit, and I can't advance.
Yeah.
But you are morale shaken and formation broken.
We're trying to ride low in the saddle through the bushes.
And the musketeers are going to do that.
But now it was your make ready, so you can't come do that.
You're right. You're right. We're not doing charge, so he's got to stay back there. Yep. So that is that. And I could try for another continuation, but I'd have to roll a 1.
Yeah, you could do it.
What I am going to do, however, is I'm going to activate the Earl of Essex to unscrew this morale here. Thank God for that. Undid that little problem. And okay, we'll try it. I might roll a 1. I do not. And I'm finished.
Okay.
And that's everybody. That is everybody. So that's the end of turn 8. Nobody's morale broken. So there's no rout. But I do think we need to check for victory. And I think there was something about victory. So let me pull up.
Oh, that goes in addition to the preempts the casualties.
Yeah, I can't remember. That's why I have to look.
Okie doke.
There may be a. Well, and I think it has to do with if units are forced into rally, which is not. If everybody's in rally, then you've lost. That's what it is, and we're not there, so we don't need it. But let me go ahead and bring up this manual anyway, so that I have it available. Yeah, that's you just need to have a situation that we don't have yet.
Okay.
However, what we do have is, if you recall, this colonel got snuffed.
Right.
and he needs to go to the dead box because he does count.
Oh,
I
okay.
just looked, and he in fact does count.
So now you got to put a new kernel out there.
Yeah, so now we have put a new kernel out there.
Oh, so the heads do count.
The heads do count. It says 10 VP for all wing commanders.
Mm-hmm.
And he's a wing commander no matter how you slice it. So, it's got to be. Oh, there we go.
Okay, because on mine it says named wing commander. So you sure?
You got to look at the victory conditions for the scenario, not the general victory conditions.
Remember, mine's but 17 years old.
Yeah, and you don't have the playbook for this.
Mm-hmm. But these it does say this is for that scenario, but
It's for the Edgehill scenario in
Uh-huh.
this Accursed Civil War.
Yep.
Yeah, so right here, what it says is
I'll take the 10 points. I
yeah,
just
each wing commander eliminated is worth 10 points.
okay. Yeah, because the old way was just the named wing commanders are worth 10 points.
Yeah, no, it says wing commanders 10 points.
Okay, perfect.
So I mean, you got to count that in my book. It doesn't say
Yep. No.
named.
Yep. No. Right. So we go with the new. That's fine. That's much better to my favor.
Now I don't know that this particular playbook is. I think it's this playbook that originally came with the game. It's 2002 GMT games.
All right.
I don't think it's any newer.
Yeah. Well, this one might have been made by somebody, and I just downloaded it.
Yeah, and see, I think that's what it is. This is the actual playbook, and
Uh-huh.
the actual playbook says
Yep.
doesn't say named. It says wing commanders.
I'll go with the playbook.
And now I think in the general victory points
Mm-hmm.
that are listed in the manual,
Yeah.
it says name wing commanders, which are the general VPs, not the scenario specific VPs, which I don't know how those are any good since scenarios have their own
Mm-hmm.
thing, but whatever.
Yeah.
Yeah, it just says each wing commander eliminated 10 points. Army commander eliminated 20. King Charles eliminated 50.
Mm-hmm.
So in my book, that was a wing commander.
Mm-hmm.
Um,
So is your guy under charge order still? Your replacement?
he's still under charge orders.
That doesn't get affected when he dies. You don't. The replacement comes in that way.
No, because it's the formation. It's not the leader.
Okay.
The formation is under orders. The leader isn't under orders.
Right. Right. Well, I know. I just didn't know whether that caused any disruption.
Nope, doesn't do anything. You just replace him. You just replace him. And even if you didn't, he would be under no orders.
Right.
So when he activates,
Mm-hmm.
you would just give him orders, right?
Uh-huh.
I mean, it wouldn't make a whole lot of difference. Alrighty. So
I gotta get rid of the no continuation marker.
Yep. Well, let's do a quick count up and see where we are, because frankly, I'm kind of bored of this scenario.
Yeah.
So, if we're at any point where
Other than that's whether we got past the draw or not.
right. So 1, 2, 3, 4, 4 cavalry units.
So that's 40.
That's 40. A heavy infantry unit. That's another 10. So that's 50.
Mm-hmm.
And 2 wing commanders, 10 apiece. So that's 70.
Okay.
And then the 2 artillery pieces that are captured. Okay, that was a 3-pounder, and it is worth 5, so that's 75.
Mm-hmm.
And this was an 8-pound Saker, so that's worth another 10. So that's 85.
Okay.
And then there's per heavy infantry casualty point on map at end, and 2 points per cavalry casualty point on map at end. And I don't have any. My cavalry that's on map is still intact.
Okay.
And then 1 point, so we're at 85. Ballard is -9. So that's 94.
Okay.
104. Seven is 111. And 7 more, 118. 118. Parliament has, or the Royalists have 118 points.
Mm-hmm. Okay.
They've scored 118 points in terms of Parliament casualties.
All right.
You have 10, 20, 30, 40, 40 in terms of horse. And 42. 43. Oh, wait a minute, it's 2 points. 44. 46. 48. 52. 57. 18 minus 7, that's 11. What did I say you were? 57?
57.
57 plus 11 is
61.
68.
68.
69. 6 is 70. 75. So 75. So
118 minus 75.
Yep, 118, or actually it's 70. I believe it's the other way around. I believe it's 75 minus 18.
I thought it was Parliament minus Royalist victory.
Yeah, it's Parliament minus Royalists.
Right. Parliament has.
Yep, that's the differential. Parliament, yep, that's how you calculate it. Parliament minus Royalists.
Okay, so 118 minus 75.
118 minus 75 is
43.
Yep, 43.
So decisive.
And that
decisive.
is a marginal royalist victory. No, it's actually the other way.
Is it a decisive Parliament victory?
No, because we did it the wrong way. We should have. You can't get a negative number. You have more victory. Oh yeah. So we take the. Well, okay, we do it the other way. It's 75 minus 118. It's negative 43.
So you won.
It's a marginal royalist.
But okay, I'm confused now because
You are the royalists.
okay, right. And so Parliament minus royalists. You sure the book says it's royalists minus Parliament?
The book doesn't say either way. You have more victory points. It doesn't make any sense for you with 118 victory points.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, you're right. It's Parliament. It's Parliament minus royalists. Parliament's victory points are 75.
Oh, okay. Yeah.
I scored 75 victory points for royalist casualties.
That's where I was getting confused. Okay.
Right. So right now it's a marginal, but close. And if we played it out, there's absolutely no question in my mind. I mean, you got to get 6 points to get to a decisive royalist victory here.
Mm-hmm.
And there is now, you got to get a net 6 points.
Right.
Which, may not. That may be a little bit of a slugging match, but the
way we played it the first time without the casualties on the salvo fire, we would have been a lot easier.
Yeah.
Now we're all getting close to minus sixes on those.
Yeah, but I mean the bottom line is that Ballard's down to 5.
Mm-hmm.
He's at casualty threshold.
Mm-hmm.
There's absolutely no question that he's going to take whatever you do. He's going to take a morale check +2.
Mm-hmm. Then it probably at that point I'd be doing my close combat into him.
Right.
Yeah.
Right. So he's breaking.
Mm-hmm. Hey, so what happens to the guy behind him? He just goes up on either side in these rules.
Well, that's what I have to look at. I'm not sure. I don't know. There's a displacement thing or something like that.
So he could cause the Essex to rout.
No, he can't cause Essex to rout, but he may cause Essex to move
or do a formation. That would be good if you want to go ahead and look that up.
It might be a formation hit.
That might be a good one to look up, Doug, because for next time we play it, the next series in the battles.
I'm looking at it right now. I mean, we've read it before. I just don't remember it because we.
I don't think we ever had the this situation where it's possible that could happen.
Yeah, we did actually.
Okay.
That's why we had to look it up before. Okay, so what happens is right here. If a unit is morale broken and cannot retreat its full required distance due to stacking restrictions or enemy units, it must use the unable to retreat table.
Oh. So
you roll on the unable to retreat table, and there are a couple of modifiers. On a die roll of 4 or less, it's eliminated.
Oh, okay. Or it could just stand.
Or then it could stand on a 5 or better. If it stands, it goes back to morale shaken. So, yeah. So he might break and rally, break and stand, or he might break and completely bugger off. He may be eliminated right there. So we don't know, but there's a pretty high chance that that's going to be a problem.
Since he's a 7, the modifiers don't even play with him. I don't think. It says
No, He
less
would
than
just
or
it'd
equal to
just be a
6.
straight up roll. He's got a 50-50 shot
Mm-hmm.
if he breaks.
Yep. So in other words, it doesn't affect the guy behind him either way.
No, it doesn't. Now, again, you've got Rupert's cavalry is not in good shape.
No.
And it's possible that Ramsey over here could do a charge and bugger that guy up, which would be 2 points. But that's only one more. It'd be 10 points. Yeah, that'd be 10 points.
If he's there, because I was thinking my plan for Rupert was going to be for him to change orders to make ready and try to get out of there.
Right. Well, if the King's Lifeguard moves, it's a reaction charge.
Well, I'm talking about the one that Rupert's on top of.
Yeah, but I'm talking about the King's Lifeguard.
Oh yeah, I know.
He probably goes.
But since he's formation broken, he has 0 movement anyways.
Yeah, he can move anyway. Yeah, so the Prince of Wales, yeah, he probably gets out of there. Gerard's morale shaken. But that doesn't matter in close combat. Only formation hits do.
Mm-hmm.
So he could close combat. So probably what happens is Ballard goes. You're going to either move forward or stay there or get on his flank. I mean, it's...
And Byron was going to go to a change and try to rotate one and then try to hit the Lord General from the side there.
Right. But of course, what that does when he does that is it exposes him to...
Or I just do salvo fire from 1 hex.
Right.
It's probably more logical.
Right. Meldrup's going to end up moving up. And he can come back in contact.
Mm-hmm.
If Byron rotates, then he's going to take it in the flank.
Mm-hmm. It would be a bloody next turn. It'd be over the next turn.
Yeah, it's over. It's probably over the next turn. I'm probably going to ride this cavalry over and retake these guns.
Mm-hmm.
So I actually think that it ends up a royalist marginal.
Mm-hmm.
Because I don't think you can get enough points.
Well, I just need you to roll in your close combat the way you did before.
Yeah. So again, I mean, if we don't do any close combat, if we just move back up, and this cavalry turns around and retakes these guns, that taking those guns knocks 10 points out.
Mm-hmm.
So even if Ballard breaks, that's a wash.
Which keeps it the exact same as it is right now.
Right, which is a marginal royalist victory. There aren't enough points just by fire combat to push it back down to a draw.
No.
So unless something really dramatically bad happens,
like all the royalist powder it gets wet and they miss every shot.
Well, I was talking about the other direction.
Yeah.
Where 2 infantry units are completely eliminated.
Mm-hmm.
Because that's the other problem. If they just break, probably not enough time for them to get off the board.
No.
Especially not before Essex rallies at least one of them. So I don't see how the Royalists get enough points unless there's some kind of Parliament disaster. for it to be a royalist decisive victory.
No, I don't see that. That would be a hard press at this point.
Yeah, but at the same time, I don't see the royalists losing enough to end up in back in a draw.
Yeah.
I think it's a royalist marginal victory, which is pretty much the historical outcome.
Mm-hmm.
Now, I mean, something weird could happen, and for some reason, I could get up there with Charles Essex, and Rupert doesn't get out of the way, and I kill Rupert. But that's still only 10 points.
Mm-hmm.
That's not like killing Charles.
Oh no.
So I don't really see too much either side of where we currently are. In other words, I don't know that it's worth playing out. From my perspective, I don't know it's worth playing out 2 more turns.
Oh no, I agree. I agree. It's not going to change anything at this point.
Yeah, I don't think it changes much, and I don't think it's particularly interesting. There's not enough where you go, oh wow, this is going to be down to the last die roll kind of thing.
No. Well, if we were still
kind of meat grindery.
If we were still in the draw at 0, back at at the right at the cusp of a draw,
then it would be worth it. But I don't think it makes a whole lot of difference at this point.
Yeah.
Now, I mean, I have thought about it, and I would probably do some things differently.
Mm-hmm.
In that I don't necessarily see the typical way that these armies use their cavalry as being the best thing to do with cavalry.
Mm-hmm.
Having said that, we've got exactly the same cavalry losses. I've got 4, you've got 4.
Mm-hmm.
What tips this over out of the draw are the 2 wing commander deaths.
Oh yeah. Otherwise we'd been that would be back down to back 20 points.
Yeah, that's 20 points back. That puts you at negative 23.
Right, which is in the draw where we have been forever.
Right. So that's totally the deal. Is those two losses. Yeah. Now, interestingly, that's the wrong. That was first Newberry. Edgehill. Yeah. So they say the historical result was negative 30.
Yeah.
Which is a marginal royalist. So we're just a little bit on the other side of that. Mm-hmm. But without those 2 wing commander deaths.
Well, yeah, today's pushed me up by 10, so it would have been.
Right.
That pushed me up to the 43 mark. Otherwise, it would have been like.
Yeah, about 30.
33.
33, yeah.
Which you would have said, well, we're so close. That might have been worth to play it a little bit
right,
further.
Yeah, because then you're right on the edge, right?
Yeah.
I mean, you can push it back down into a draw.
Right.
And especially since I've got, I have an entire infantry brigade there that's untouched. Charles Essex II comes swinging around that flank, and that's a pretty strong brigade. What's its strength? 20.
Mm-hmm.
Smashing into Gerard, that could be a little ugly. So yeah, the problem is Edgehill's just not that interesting.
Yeah. Maybe Gerard, instead of close combat, he just needs to just keep on firing to keep Ballard in front of him.
Yeah, well that's it,
So
right?
so
And
Essex can't do
yeah,
nothing, and
right.
wait for nightfall and just kill him keep shooting.
Well, that's it. Yeah, shoot him to pieces. Which, again, even with shooting, eventually he's going to have to take a morale check,
Uh-huh.
right?
Right.
Which he's close to failing probably.
Mm-hmm.
He can't do much shooting back, and he's going to get an automatic +1 because he's at casualty threshold. If he takes even one hit,
Mm-hmm. So,
he's got to check morale.
or Gerard needs to eliminate Ballard so he can advance, and then get a continuation and hit Essex in the side.
Right? Could try that.
Yeah.
Could try that. Yep. Though when he advances, Essex is going to get a
Flank shot.
going to get a shot. Well, not a flank shot. You get a frontal shot.
You get
You get a flank and he could get a flank or he could get a frontal.
Mm-hmm. We're both, flank and a front, flank and 2 shots, right?
Right. Well, but it's out of 1 hex.
Yeah.
Right. So I'll just move this guy. So if he's like this.
Yeah. He advances, and then that's the reaction. So you fire.
Right. So I could do a frontal on the right side of Gerard.
Mm-hmm.
Or I could do a flank shot, which why would I do that?
Right. Well, I just need to eliminate him and not move forward.
Yeah, which if you did it by fire would happen.
Mm-hmm.
If you did it by close combat, you might have to move forward.
Right.
Now the other thing that can happen is you get Essex would get reaction move. Mm-hmm. So if you moved up, Essex could actually pivot.
Yeah. It'd be better if I just hold my line.
Yeah, that's the thing. The Royalists at this point want to hold their line and hope that 2 turns is not enough for Charles Essex 1 to really get over on this flank, which he probably can't.
Mm-hmm.
I mean, he can move 1, 2, which isn't good, or he could move 1 and then pivot 2, and then assuming that Rupert's not there anymore, so he could do. Suddenly, I've lost my ability to rotate. Right, so he's there. That's 2, 3. 4. So he could get, in 1 turn, he could get on the flank. He couldn't fire, but he could get on your flank.
Mm-hmm.
So, yeah, I mean, all of it just keeps pointing back to, well, yeah, don't know that anybody can actually really get ahead on anything here.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, I think it stays pretty much where it is. Not a whole lot is really going to change. Because this particular battle is of that nature, right? It's very pretty much even. Anytime I've played this, it comes out. And I mean, not just in this system, I mean in any system. The 2 sides are just really too equivalent, and unless one commander or the other just doesn't know what they're doing, it goes nowhere.
Mm-hmm.
So,
well, good game. It was fun.
Yeah, well, the important thing is I think we learned a lot of the mechanics,
Mm-hmm.
and now we just need to look at which of the other ones might be interesting to play next.
Shouldn't we play them in order?
We can play them in order for this particular for this Accursed Civil War, but we don't have to play the next Accursed Civil War.
Oh, okay.
Give me just a second. I'll be right back.
Okay.
Mic off.
Well,
Mic
guys,
on.
this is pretty interesting what we've got going here. So, and finally, it's a royalist marginal victory. So I'm going to go ahead and close the stream for tonight. I don't think there's not going to be much more other than us just discussing what's going on here, or figuring out what we're going to play next. So thank you for watching, and I hope to see you soon online. Take care.